Today's special guest is kidpreneur, model, actress, author, and children's advocate, Miss Saniya Symone. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. It's such a beautiful thing to see you. I've been able to kind of see you over the years as you've grown up and you've accomplished so much and you're still so beautiful. So, congratulations on everything. So, as we begin, I want you to introduce yourself to our audience and just give us a little bit of background into who Miss Saniya Symone is.
Okay, so hi everyone. I am Saniya Symone. I am 14 years old. I'm an actress, author, model, entrepreneur, and the host of the Teen Nation talk show. I have two businesses. I have an apparel line called Iconic Legends Apparel, and I have an online boutique which specializes in hand-beaded jewelry called Symone Stones.
Amazing. So you definitely have a lot of things that you're working on.
Yes.
So let's go straight into your teen empowerment series, which is going to be on Instagram Live, and tell us about being the host of the talk show Teen Nation.
I think it's just such a great opportunity, and I'm so excited. Make sure you guys tune in to not only the talk show, but also to our Instagram Live at the Teen Nation Talk Show on Instagram. We will be going live at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, this Tuesday, partnering with the TSU Shape Initiative.
So what will you be talking about on the Teen Nation?
I'll be just being... I'll be talking about children empowerment and how we are juggling COVID and school and just everything going on in the world from a teen perspective.
Absolutely. So being that you are out in the community and you're a teen yourself, what has been some challenges for you just being young and having to be in COVID and quarantining?
I think overall being taken seriously, but during COVID, just being locked in the house for like 7 months, like it's so crazy. Life is just so different. My businesses are changing, sometimes in a positive way, but sometimes it's kind of hard to learn how to do everything virtually, especially with classes, and our teachers aren't so techy as much as we are, my generation. So it's a little bit harder and a lot more work for school, but I'm getting there.
Now, I know they always discuss that young people are kind of the hardest ones to reach out to in regards to putting on your mask, not being able to follow the social distancing rules. And so I know you teamed up with Houston City Council for the Mask Up campaign. So as a teen, how do you feel like wearing a mask will be able to help, prolong fighting this pandemic?
Okay, so I saw something on Instagram a few days ago that said if I think it was 75% of us stayed at home for 3 weeks, COVID could be over. So of course everyone can't stay at home because our country isn't on lockdown like some of the other countries were. But I feel like the things we can do, we should be doing them. Making sure we're social distancing, wearing our masks, all of that stuff. And of course if you're in public, avoid parties and stuff. Like we can wait. I know it feels like everything is going on and it feels like it's been forever, but I feel like if we just do our part, then sooner we can party and all of that fun stuff.
Absolutely. So how was it being able to speak with the mayor and him asking you to join the initiative just to be able to talk to your peers?
I think it was great. I really enjoyed filming it, and I think it's overall just a good thing to do, and I want other people to be able to see a teen encouraging them to stay safe as well.
Absolutely. So amongst other things, when I first seen you, you had the Cam and Naya Children Empowerment Program. And so you two used to always be together. And I know you had a spotlight on The Real where you guys talked about the Black history of women in the country. How was that opportunity and what were some of the things that you guys were able to accomplish together?
Okay, so that's one of my favorite things that people bring up. One of my business partners, Cameron, we started a children's empowerment network called Cam and Naya. And we started this, but we also were doing other things as well individually. So on our Instagram page, The Real found us by some Black history videos we had made the prior year. So Cameron and I got very, very tired of filming these videos. It was before school every day, and it was someone that we probably never heard of, but we just wanted to bring awareness to everyone else that it was Black History Month. So the next year, The Real reached out to us and they told us that they saw our videos on Instagram. So at that moment, we realized how much our hard work paid off because it's something that we weren't excited to do, but our parents encouraged us to continue doing. So I am so grateful for that. Being on The Real was such an amazing experience. We were treated like real queens. They flew us out to Los Angeles where we filmed at the Warner Brothers Studios. I took so many pictures, and I was so young. This is like 4 or 5 years ago,
Girl.
but I still remember every detail, and it was so great seeing all of the stars and seeing them treat us like co-hosts.
So, what's one history fact that you learned that you didn't know previously?
I don't think. Okay, so this was more of it was kind of okay. So every Monday in February of that year, we appeared on The Real. So we also did like what's it called, like a little audition, not an audition, but an interview first, and then we filmed later on that day all of our videos for those Mondays. So I wouldn't say necessarily I learned anything. I just was reminded more. So two of my favorite people we talked about was Shonda Rhimes, which I still love her. She's such an amazing woman. And I also learned about Dr. Mae Jemison, and I think that was my favorite person to learn about because my mom used to work at NASA, and my mom met her before, so I think that was just so exciting.
Okay, awesome. Well, it seems like you guys have definitely been able to do so many amazing things, especially in a climate where we're learning to have Black pride and love ourselves, love our hair, love our skin color. How do you feel like you're a representation of that for your peers?
I feel that I'm a representation to my peers by embracing my natural self, like you said. Hair, we can do so many different things with our hair, and my generation is actually doing that. We're not shy to express ourselves in that way, and also with everything going on in social media, I feel like our generation is so much more vocal with everything that's going on. So I think that's how I'm representing or expressing.
Absolutely. Social media is such a powerful tool, and I know that your generation is so tech savvy with using it and being able to talk about things, whether they're funny or whether they're advocating for the community. And so, being that you are a young person, I know that you're taking full advantage of using social media. How do you feel like it's also helped, level your career to where you are today?
Okay, so the thing I love about social media is you post what you want. No one really knows how your life is. You show them the aspects in life that you want them to see. So I feel like social media has really helped my businesses. A lot of the apps and vendors, I can find them online. I feel like it's a great way to get my business out there, marketing, and I think it's a great place to network, honestly.
Absolutely. So let's talk about a couple of other things that you have accomplished as well. I know we talked about some of the beauty standards and being a representation for your peers. You did the preteen Miss Ultimate Beauty of America. So how was that, and what actually made you want to join being a part of the beauty pageants?
Okay, so I tell this story very often. One day I had an event, and after that event, my mom told me that she was taking me to a pageant meeting. I said, "Girl, what? I do not want to do that." Well, I didn't say girl. I didn't say it like that. But I was not interested in being in a pageant at all until I went to that specific pageant meeting, and I was immediately sold on the whole pageant thing, because on social media we always see pageants as catty and throwing wine on dresses and fighting and all of that, but it really was none of that. It was very professional, it was very fun, and I feel like all of the girls and I connected. It was my very first pageant, and I won. So I feel like even if I didn't win, I would have taken so much from that moment, because it really got me out of my box, and I feel like it showed me in a different light. And I've always been girly, but not pageant girly. Like pageant girl, that's not really a thing, but I thought pageant girl. I was like, I can't be a pageant girl. So.
And I think sometimes people, they see the beauty portion of it, they don't understand the community service that comes behind it. You get a lot of opportunities to go out and help people in your community. And then little kids, they get excited when they see you, because they're like, oh, it's the princess. But it's really the foundation that you're laying to show people that it's okay to give back, especially to your own people.
And it is not easy competing in a pageant. You have to be smart. A lot of people think pageants are girls who aren't the smartest, just beautiful. No, this pageant system, you had to run under your platform. So my platform is anti-bullying, so that's what I ran under, bringing awareness to that. And I just feel like we had an interview section, so that was, I think, 50% of our points. So it's not really, you have to use your brain in this pageant, or I think all pageants. It's not just beauty and brain. So I just want to get that out there.
Absolutely. Will you be doing more pageants in the future?
I think I will. After I give away my title this year, well, next year, 2021, I think I will.
Absolutely. Well, I'm holding the title now, but unfortunately, we didn't get to, complete everything that we had going on because of COVID. So I understand the extension of your title, but I know when you pass it along, you're going to have some great things for other people to follow. You've done such a great job. So I have a couple more things I want to discuss with you, but we got to go to a quick commercial break. So when we return, we will finish our conversation with the beautiful Saniya Symone. But until then, you guys are still listening to The Blackout, shining a light on Black excellence, activism, and culture on Afrovides Radio with your girl, Tequila. Hey everybody, you're tuned Black into the Blackout, shining a light on Black excellence, activism, and culture on Afrovides Radio with your girl, Tequila. We're currently still in the studio with the lovely Miss Saniya Symone. We've been talking about so many amazing things that you've been doing in the community and that you've accomplished, and you also mentioned being an entrepreneur of your two different businesses. So tell us the names of them again and tell us about each one.
Okay. So I have an apparel line called Iconic Legends. You can find this apparel line at www.iconiclegendsbrand.com. It's more of a gender neutral brand. I have an online boutique called Simone Stones, which specializes in hand beaded bracelets, and it's just really, really girly. So I wanted to do something that was a little out my comfort zone, but could relate to other people in this era. So it's kind of like trendy wear on both sites. My Simone Stones website is www.simonestones.com, and then Iconic Legends is www.iconiclegendsbrand.com.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about your style and how you were able to use it for your online boutique.
Okay, so I feel like my online boutique is something that I relate to the most. It's things that I would wear for the most part, and things I think my peers would wear at my age, my size, or other people, of course. But I think my style is very, very girly. The whole sweatshirt thing, I haven't really got there yet. The whole streetwear and biker shorts, I'm gonna get there, but I'm not there yet. I'm more ruffles, embezzled sleeves, diamonds, all of that stuff, all the glitter. So I feel like that's what Simone Stones is, and it specializes in jewelry. So I love, love, love jewelry. I love accessories. So I think that's how I relate to it the most.
So what made you want to focus on the beaded bracelets versus maybe, sterling silver or some other type of product?
Yeah, so I actually enjoy making the bracelets because I do make all of the bracelets myself. When I was younger, I used to get little kits for like Christmas and my birthday to make jewelry, and then I started giving them to my teachers and family for their like birthdays and holidays, and then I realized that I could be making a profit off of this. So that's what I did. It was something that I already enjoyed doing. I enjoyed making them for myself, other people, so I decided why not up the quality and sell them.
Amazing. And so that's a beautiful thing that you're being so young and that you're learning how to run a business. And we always talk about generational wealth. Who was the person that really kind of put you on track to learning how to be an entrepreneur?
Definitely my mom. She has really inspired me. She has a lot of different, I guess, career paths that she has decided to pursue, all while being my mother. So I think seeing her every day definitely does motivate me.
Oh, that's so beautiful. So do you have other things that you look forward to accomplishing once you finish out the 2020 year? I know it's been a rough year, but do you have some ideas going into 2021?
Yes. Hopefully, well, I don't think just because New Year comes that COVID will be over, but hopefully soon it will be over and I'll be able to travel, which is what I wanted to do in 2020. I just want to travel, enjoy everything. This was my freshman year. So of course I didn't expect to be wearing a mask and social distancing and online school for my freshman year. But I'm looking forward to having fun in high school, all the high school activities, homecoming, games, all of that. Expanding my businesses in different ways, not just virtual, and getting rid of Zoom.
Right, because I think we're all tired of the Zoom links.
Yes.
One thing that we didn't get a chance to touch on was your cooking and style book, because you are an author.
Yes.
Tell us how you were able to use some of your style with some of the great cooking recipes that you created.
Okay, so Cooking in Style is the book that Cameron and I from the Camanaya Youth Empowerment Network, we published in 2016, right after we got off of The Real. And the book is a cookbook, but it has stories to go along with the cookbook because literacy is a huge thing, and that's something that we wanted to express and get out there at that time. We drew all of the pictures in the book, so it was so fun. A little 8 and 9, I don't really know how old we were, but little girls drawing. And I think that book really opened my eyes to all of the opportunities that I have and all of the people around me who are willing to support me. And I'm also writing my second book right now. It's going to be called They Say I'm Too Young, and it's a more of a teen empowerment, more of my view on things. Because a lot of people, I say this like on the first page, a lot of people can read my bio and understand like what I do, but not really know who I am.
Exactly, most definitely. Well, I know you're going to accomplish so many more things.
Thank
I'm so
you.
proud of you. Just hearing all these things that you've done so far. Before you get out of here, what advice can you give somebody your age or your peers that are looking to accomplish multiple things but are afraid that they're not capable of doing that?
I would say you're never too young, you're never too old. Don't let things around you determine your future. Start trying to make a way. If you want to be a doctor when you grow up, which is what I want to be, start taking classes, online classes, start Googling things that you can do. We have this whole technology thing. Start using your technology as a platform to bring awareness to things that you believe, but also market yourself.
Absolutely. So before you get out of here, give us all your social media and any websites so everybody can learn more about you, also support your business, and be able to just see where you go from here.
Okay, so my Instagram page is Saniya Symone, SaniyaSymone, along with Facebook. That's pretty much all that I'm on. My website is www.saniyasymone.com, and then my business websites are iconiclegendsbrand.com and SimoneStones.com.
Well, thank you so much, Simone, for coming on my
Thank
show.
you.
I can't wait to watch you on Teen Nation and see all the amazing people that you sit down and just see how you inspire your community. And thank you guys for tuning into another episode of The Blackout, where we always shine a light on Black excellence, activism, and culture with your girl Tequila on Afrovides Radio. And make sure to check out our Facebook and Instagram pages at The Blackout AVR. And to stay up to date on our previous discussions and future events, please visit Afrovides Facebook and Instagram at Afrovides Radio, Twitter at Afrovides Radio with an S, and lastly, listen to us online at www.afrovidesradio.com or simply download the Afrovides Radio app on the Apple or Google Play Store. And that's a wrap. Woo! Very good.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes.